Now you see Tekashi comes back out. She's trying to get in the action. It's split up into 3 different fights now, but it's about to come together as one huge one. Look at the cars rolling by on the street. And they're still spill out right in the street.
I'm going to wait to ask my question.
I know what you're going to ask.
Yeah,
Yep.
This is insane to me. What was this about? Do we have any idea?
So-
Look at this. In the middle of the street.
Okay, so
hold on. Before we go anywhere,
Yeah.
I got to ask you something. I mean, I landed in LAX yesterday.
Right.
There are cops all over the place there.
Well,
Where are
clearly
the
not.
cops?
Clearly not.
No, and by the way, no disrespect.
So-
I love the LA. The LAX
here's
police
what I-
are great,
so-
but that whole thing happened without a cop in sight.
Exactly. And now the cops weren't there. The cops did show up. Now, according to our guys who are on the scene, actually, we were talking to Tekashi like 2 minutes before this fight broke out. They said it was about 5 minutes or so before police officers showed up. Cops came. They interviewed people on both sides of the fight. Nobody wanted to press charges.
Of course not.
No harm, no foul. Everybody went on their merry way. That's it. Now, what started all of
Raquel, this is bitches
has to
get
do.
stitches, right?
Of course. I mean, from the lifestyle that he is trying to portray and live, right? He's been trolling a lot of people who are basically upset. He keeps on saying, like,
What do you mean trolling a lot of people? Who?
He's trolling a lot of different people who he shouldn't. And he's basically saying that, like, oh, you guys say don't come to LA, and he's acting like he's Mr. Billy Badass.
Right. Here's something. So before he came to LA, this is a video he posted talking about all the hate he'd been getting.
I respect everybody's soil that I walk on, but I do not check in anywhere I go, and it's gonna stay like that. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to tell you gotta check in. It's 2018. Mention my name for clout. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about gangster and respecting words and G codes. It's now, oh, I want clout. I want to make a name for myself. Everybody who mentioned my name, rapper. Y'all not gangsters. Y'all rappers, and y'all want names for yourselves.
Okay.
So he's talking to different gangbangers here, and he's saying that I'm not going to check in with you, meaning that I'm explaining. He's not going to let people know that he's in town, and he's also saying that I'm pretty much tough, and I'm a super gangster himself. He says he's a blood.
He says he's a blood. All right. So let's be clear. He wasn't talking about checking in at the airport. Before he came to LA,
did people know he was going to land?
Obviously, people knew he was coming to LA for
He came to LA
weekend,
trolling.
And
he was the one that put the energy out there.
He's making it sound like somebody had contacted him and said, if you're coming to LA, you need to talk to us. Perhaps you have to pay some sort of tax. And he doesn't want to do that. That's the point of that video he posted, right?
Well, he made several videos, though, and he said pretty much about his whole gangster situation, and he's been doing a lot of things since he's a blood and voicing his opinion and saying, like, I'm coming to LA, I'm going to do this and that. And he brought several people's names in it that he should not have.
By the way, this is not the first time that they've pressed him. He's been pressed at other shows. I believe he got pressed at a show out there in Minnesota around the Super Bowl time. There was some throwing back and forth and some stuff like that. The dude seems to like this type of attention, and it was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
He's a big-time bonehead, obviously. He got his show canceled, actually. He was supposed to perform for Super Bowl, out here for All-Star Weekend. His show got canceled.
Not that it matters. I think as big as this fight got. But at the beginning, it is one of his guys who throws the first punch. It's one of 6ix9ine's guys because they push him into the terminal.
Who are those guys that met him at the airport?
So he is
some people who had to basically come check into him.
Right. The guy in the brown is with 6ix9ine, and he threw the first punch, and then it was on. But like I said, police showed up. Nobody wanted to press charges. We actually talked to 6ix9ine after. Here's what he had to say about the fight that he'd just been in.
But why did those guys start? Why did they start?
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to make a name for themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Did they know who you were? They come for you?
I don't think so. I don't think they came for me.
Okay.
Nobody want to come for me.
So there was guys looking for you based on your social media posts.
Yeah.
Does that make you nervous?
Not at all. See, I'm moving, calm and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So cool, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep a smile on my face, you know what I'm saying? Because all the funny.
Yeah, so are you going to continue to post on social media?
I'm going to keep trolling.
You trolling?
Man,
hey, what's your message to those guys that are looking for you?
I mean, they still haven't found me. I'm not that hard to find.
Hey guys, it's Leanne. I'm from Dallas, and this just is kind of ridiculous. It seems like he is totally posturing and just trying to stir the pot with these guys. Any kind of negative attention seems like positive attention to him. So, to me, it just seems like another front and for him to get on social media and to